Welcome to the Energy Medicine Solution Workshop Series, interviewing all of the amazing healers and practitioners who are here to support you. I am Jacqueline Kane, Master Energy Healer and Low Back Pain Specialist, and I'm excited to have with me today Michelle Clifton, Master Sound Healer. Welcome, Michelle.
Oh, thank you so much, Jackie, for inviting me. And initially, thank you so much for asking me to be part of the book that you were the lead author on, the Energy Medicine Solution. And it has so many wonderful people involved in it, all talking about what they do. And my name is Michelle Clifton, and I am a master sound healer. I have been involved with energy healing since 1987, which is what initially brought me to sound healing. In the beginning, I studied Reiki and went on to study all kinds of things in terms of energy healing. And I think all of those things become a part of me as I was led to work with Tibetan singing bowls. So I mainly focus on sound healing. And whenever I tell people I'm a sound healer, they say, well, what is that? Or what does that mean? And I have to think back when I first, a fellow energy healer said, I'm going to study sound healing. Does anyone want to do it with me? And I said, okay, I'll do it. I have no idea what it is, but I will study sound healing too. And so I just threw myself into it. And our own class was, created for us, and we met once a month for a whole year and studied all kinds of instruments, tuning forks and crystal bowls and metal bowls and just all kinds of things.
Endless, right?
Yes, it was absolutely. It was like enlarging things. It just, everything brought a new and exciting chapter. I mean, the first thing was using tuning forks to cleanse the chakras and then strengthen them. And now I do that with my number 2 bowl that I have that is for the whole body. But I think I may be getting way ahead of myself because I want to tell a little bit about how sound affects the body. And everyone knows they love certain music, that it calms them, it makes them happy. Well, the sounds that the Tibetan singing bowls make very quickly calm the nervous system. And I have 3 bowls that I play in that order. Every sound bath I start, when you come to my Eventbrite event, which is happening on April 19th. It's a Wednesday evening at 8 o'clock. And I have the link in the chat. If I would love you to come. And in the beginning, after I do kind of a relaxing meditation, I start with these 3 bowls. And what these 3 bowls do is they begin to relax the brain. They start a shift in the brainwaves. So, all those sounds and thoughts that are always going through our head, for me, as soon as I play the bowls, it's like they just disappear. They just go off, and I become tremendously relaxed. It's why I play bowls, because it relaxes me so much, and I want it to have that effect on anyone who is present with me when I'm playing the bowls.
Yeah. And I think you bring up a good point. I think once we get on our healing journey, then we just search and search because we feel so much better and we want to learn so much more, right? So I love how you said yes, even though you didn't know it was about what you were in for, right?
That's true. That's true. And, you're so inspirational. I feel like, you just keep um, doing so much and helping so many people. And um, it inspires me, and I know all kinds of other people. And I didn't even in the beginning realize how effective um, sound healing was. Initially, I have a teacher from India with the International Academy of Sound Healing, and I became a teacher trainer myself, so I can certify people in level one. Um, and he would always say, "Sound healing is the most profound. Sound healing is the most profound medicine." And in my experience, I have found when I play bowls on people's body, especially where they have pain, it becomes reduced in many situations. It goes away. It's like they're just amazed that where did that go? What happened? And the vibration and the sounds of the bowls penetrate the body and shift things so that the pain has lessened or completely gone away. And I often play for people in a room, and once I was playing for about 20 people, and one woman said, "Would you play on my elbow? It hurts." So I played on her elbow for not more than a minute. 3 weeks later, she ran up to me in a coffee shop. She said, "My elbow hurt for a year, and you played a bowl on my elbow, and it hasn't hurt since, and it's been 3 or 4 weeks." So, it and I thought, well,
Amazing.
it is. It's really amazing. It really is.
Can you share what your experience was and what got you started in all this?
Um, well, initially, as I had said, it was a class, and I started just learning about it. But as I learned more and more and just experienced it myself in one of the classes, and I talk about it in my chapter 2, Instant Bliss, in the book Energy Medicine Solution. My teacher, I volunteered to be the guinea pig, to be when the teacher was teaching the class. And I had dislocated my right knee when I was 16, and ever since then I've always had an issue with it where, it's a weakness in my body. And so it had hurt on and off, and it had been hurting me lately, and I used to run, and I couldn't run anymore because it was too painful. So he played bowls on both my knees in a pattern, and when I got up, there was no pain in my knee, and I started to run again. And I was like amazed. And, ever since then, every now and then I may have a tinge, but it's magic.
Nothing like
It's
it
like,
was, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely nothing like it was.
And I have found that with myself that when we do because so many people believe, well, I have a physical problem, right? What can you do to help my physical problem? But the
Mhm.
truth is, in order to heal, you have to get down under the physical pain and connect with the emotions and the energies that are underneath there, right? So, what you're saying is the sound vibration, which is an energy frequency, right, is a way to heal the physical pain in the body.
Absolutely. And also, so many of the energy healing modalities that we talk about, each person is talking about in the book, um, they reach a very deep place in the body. And in the classes I took studying sound healing, in order to heal, the subconscious mind has to be on board with the healing. And if you haven't resolved or released something that's being held in your subconscious mind, which you can only access in some of the deep healing methods that are talked about in the book. And that's one thing that when I'm playing bowls and in deep meditation and in deep sleep is one of the ways and one of the times that the body heals and helps to access different things that people may have forgotten about and then bring up to heal. And I think it's a miracle. I think it absolutely is miraculous and it's thrilling to see. So,
Yeah. And it's so needed because so many people are living with physical, emotional pain and they're doing everything, right? And so, what do you have to say to those people who have tried everything, right? And they're so skeptical. They're like, oh, I don't know about this thing that you do. You know, you probably get people like that. I get people like that all the time, right?
yes, the one thing though is with sound healing, people have to be open to it because, especially if people are really stuck in their heads,
Yeah.
they are not likely to allow themselves to go into their body. And I have a very good friend who says she wants nothing to do with the bowls. She's very supportive of me doing sound healing. And she is, so in her head, because I only I tell people about it, and
Yeah.
it's because of the profound effect it's had on me. I mean,
Yeah.
when I placed a bowl on my own chest and then I hit it, I had my eyes closed. Within 3 seconds, I just became so relaxed, and it was like I'd never been so relaxed. And I had a suicidal mother, which means I was always living in this hyper vigilant state because I mean, so many people know people who have been suicidal, and you just don't know if at some point, something's going
What's
to
going to
happen.
trigger them? Yeah.
Yeah. And my mother
Yeah.
made a serious attempt, and I'm really grateful. She still lived to be 95 in spite
Wow.
of it, which I'm very grateful. But as a child, I was always worried because, she did some crazy things that,
Yeah.
I had to be on alert. And so playing Tibetan singing bowls so calmed my nervous system
Yeah.
like it never had before. And it's so relaxing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes a little longer. And, sometimes you have thoughts that keep racing in your head.
Yeah.
You have to acknowledge them and then let them go and then enjoy the sounds of the bowls. And I look forward to whoever is free on Wednesday, April 19th to join me at 8 o'clock
Yeah.
on Eventbrite. So thank you so much for including me in this
Of
wonderful
course.
series
Yeah.
on the book. So
And even so, I want to make a little bit more comment to the people who are in their heads. And there's a lot of people who are in their heads. I used to be in my head. I used to have beliefs that I was like, no, this is how it is. You don't know what you're talking about, right? And we just live in our head and our thoughts, and we think our thoughts and beliefs are true. But in the healing process, we learn to let go so that we can be open to receiving a beautiful healing session. And even if so first of all, everybody who is open is going to have an amazing session on the 19th. Even if you want to try something new and be exposed to something new, just be curious about what's possible. I know when I attend healing bowls, sound baths, oh my God, I feel like I leave my body. It helps me to really relax my mind, really get in my body and feel like there's a deep healing relaxation going on, which is
mhm.
what the body needs to do to relax. So
Exactly.
I invite all of you out there, even if you want to just try something, you can do it from your home. These workshop series events that we're doing in the Energy Medicine Solution community are extremely priced at an extremely low price so that everybody can attend. And I promise you, we promise you that if you attend some or all after 13 weeks, you are going to feel amazing, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's really true. And you say it so well, Jackie. You really, you express it so well. And I love being part of it. So
Oh,
everyone
so
come on
yes.
Wednesday night, April 19th at 8 o'clock. Love to have you join me. And the cost is $22. And love to see it. It's called Sound Bath Energy Healing with Sound.
And so I just dropped the Eventbrite link in the comments along with Michelle's website. So, Michelle, do you want to tell them how they can get a hold of you?
Oh, yes. So if they go to my website, it has my phone number and my email address. I would love to hear from people. And if you have any questions, any comments, I'm here to answer them. So look forward to seeing everyone. SonicBowls.com.
Thank you, Michelle. And really reach out. Sound healing is absolutely amazing. I even love sometimes putting it on when I'm doing stuff at home, and it just helps relax. It's all about relaxation, people, right? There's too many things to be worried about right now. And these
Yeah.
are all amazing ways to keep you relaxed with more ease, flow, and abundance in 2023 and beyond. So thank you, Michelle, and thank you, everybody, for attending.
Okay.
We
Bye-bye.
look forward to seeing you at the workshop. Bye.
Yes. Bye-bye.